Good afternoon, my dear students. I welcome you in this Computerized Accounting video lecture series. Today, we will learn how to do the accounting of cooperative societies. Interesting topic. With the accounting knowledge, you will get so many things in this lecture. Therefore, try to hear it attentively. Let's begin then. Uh, for cooperative societies, we have at the base Maharashtra Cooperative Societies Act 1960. In that bylaws and in that act you will find so many provisions, rules and regulations. For the accounting students, you must know some related provisions only, and you want to do the accounting, therefore you cannot forget the accounting standards. While doing accounting, you know you have to follow the income tax, GST provisions and all. Therefore what we'll do, the things which accountant should know related to Cooperative Societies Act, related to income tax and GST and other some common provisions like limits and then cut-off dates, that we'll learn. This is just the basic background for completing the project. Like this, so many projects, I think so 2 to 3 projects we have already completed. If you want a video of that, you can check YouTube channel. On that you will get, and in your notes I have given you QR code. By scanning that you can complete the project. That is your assignments also. Correct. There is no difference between what we have taught in the computer lab in your regular lectures and the assignment. There, whatever you have learned, you have to present that in the assignment. We're going to ask some oral question, one or two, on the projects, and then like this you can complete. Likewise, you can complete the assignment. Let's begin then. We'll start with the Maharashtra Cooperative Society Act. But good news is that as far as accounting students is concerned, we must not know the full Maharashtra Cooperative Society. Here we are not to learn that act, but here we will learn the provisions which are essential to know for the accountant. Correct. Without knowing this provision, you may find difficulties in accounting. Therefore, we learn the provisions. Correct. And basically, if you want to do the accounting job in the society, now big societies will find and they give attractive salary. Therefore, by knowing these provisions, you can become a good accountant. You can crack any interview. Correct. Now, in between, we'll figure out the limits and then the bylaws related provisions and then members register, share certificate register, etc. But first, your focus should be on, as accounting student, on accounting standards, on income tax and on GST. We'll check whether they are applicable to societies or not. If they are applicable, then which provisions from the income tax are applicable. Correct. As far as income tax is concerned, we have income tax as 1961. Correct or not? And income tax consider society as a person. There are 7 types of persons, and in that you will find association of person. That is a legal person, not the natural person, but every person required to pay the income tax. Therefore, society as a person required to pay the income tax. And when that is payable and when not, that we have to see in this lecture. Correct. For societies, Section 80P is applicable. Correct. Which income is taxable under income tax of society? We will say here we have that you can check the house property income, other source income, capital gain income, and business income of the society is taxable. Okay, one by one we'll see. Now, do I require to pay tax on all receipts? No. If you get something from the members for the benefits of the member, then on that income tax is payable. No, not at all. Why? Because in that you will find principle of mutuality. Member to member for the collection money from the members for the benefits of the members. That means member to member services for the common benefit. On that, no income tax. Correct. That means the most of the income is not taxable. And one more good news, that you will get the standard exemption or the basic exemption of rupees 50,000. Up to 50,000 if you earn, then no need to pay tax. And then on the principle of mutuality also, so much income is in that mutuality only, therefore generally society doesn't pay tax, income tax not required them to pay. Big societies, they have to pay because they are getting income from other sources, they are getting income by doing some businesses, they let out their stores on rent, then they give some common space of the society on what uh, rental basis, like for flex, they are getting income from this the space which have given for the flex advertisement. Correct. Then after that, if society is getting income from the investment in other cooperative societies, on that no need to pay any tax. Correct, because here also you'll find some part of principle of mutuality. Correct. At which rate society has to pay the tax? Now income tax rates are given. Above 50,000 up to 60, that means above 50,000 on next 10,000 at 10%. And above 50,000 on next, that means 10 or next 20, we'll say, after 10,001 to 20,000, 20%. Then after that 20,000, 30%. It's very simple. If you are getting 60, then just give tax on 10,000 at 10%. If you are getting 70, then on first 10, 10%. On the next 10, that is 20%. If you are getting 70,000, then obviously on first 10, 10, next 10, that means up to 70, 20, and then above 70, whatever you are getting on that, 30% straight away. And surcharge, yes, surcharge also at 4%. Then, my dear students, other compliances under income tax, obviously, to pay the tax and to comply all the provisions, you required to have PAN number, permanent account number. That is compulsory. Then, which income tax return? ITR 5. Which form? ITR 5 you required to file. Then TDS and all other provisions, that is also applicable. If threshold limited, your expenses exceeded uh, with the threshold limit, contractor payments and all, and then professional fee, you know the threshold limits. If your expenses exceeded that, then TDS provisions are applicable. Then this is all about the income tax. This is a small or little summary of income tax. Then GST, whether GST is applicable to society or not. In some cases that is applicable to all society, no, to all, not to all. Now, do you have any turnover limit? Yes, we have turnover limit. What is that? If your turnover is more than 20 lakhs, then GST is applicable. Otherwise, no need to pay GST. Then in the turnover, basically what it mean by that you have to understand. Then turnover they have given here. So many things are included in the turnover. As per Income Tax Act, no need to pay income tax on the maintenance charges, but obviously to calculate the threshold limit of 20 lakhs, we consider maintenance charges also. We consider sinking fund also, car parking charges, common area, electricity, non-occupancy charges, all the charges. Obviously, most of the charges are included. If your total credit side is going above 20,000 of your profit and loss, income and expenditure, not profit and loss, the income and expenditures credit side is going more than, then you get the indication, and then check the turnover criteria as well. That means whatever what includes in that and what not, and then you can figure out whether GST is applicable or not. And if you have or for this also, uh, turnover you have to consider, but also you required to consider the maintenance charges amount. If that maintenance charges amount is more than 7,500 per month, then in that case also GST is applicable. Otherwise, GST is not applicable. Then what doesn't include in the turnover? Property tax and then water tax, etc. And then after that, the interest income. That means interest on FD, interest on saving bank, that is not at all supply under GST. Therefore, that is not considered in the turnover limit. Now, can you take the ITC benefit? Yes, you can take the. If you purchase the goods and on that, if you pay the tax, then that ITC is uh, you can claim, that is claimable. Then GST compliance, yes, you have to file the returns. Which returns? ITR 1 and ITR, GSTR, not ITR, that not income tax. GSTR 1 and GSTR 3B. Okay, then other than this, any other legal provisions? Yes, we have a checklist for all other legal provisions. Which registers and statutory records? You have to maintain the bylaws. Then after that, the members register, share certificate, share registers, nominee register, minutes book. In that, you will find annual general meeting, then special general meeting, correct? Then committee meeting, etc. An audit file, all this record you have to maintain. Then meetings, AGM obviously compulsory before 30th September. Then after that, the managing committee, every month they have to meet, and then they have to take the decisions on day-to-day management. And then if members demanded the special annual rental, that meetings minutes also you required to maintain. Then in the accounting and audit, yes, obviously in the accounting, cash book necessary. Without cash book, you cannot do the accounting actually. Ledgers and vouchers, all these are compulsory. Receipt book is required. Asset register is required. Sinking fund and reserve fund, all these are required. Correct. And then statutory audit, empaneled auditors. Hmm? Eh, uh, okay. Then after that, the audit report file you require to maintain. Then written filing you can check. You have to file annual returns. Then you have to file the committee members list, audit reports, etc. to the to the office. Correct. Now, cooperative society's office. Then income tax, GST refine and TDS return to the on the income tax portal, and GST on GST portal. Correct. Labor law, yes, labor law is also applicable. If you have the big society, in that you will find different workers. If employees are more than, or the workers are more than 20, then provident fund is applicable. Then you have to take the ECIC number, then you have to follow the minimum wages act, and then you have to maintain the register, muster, correct. Then after that, the property and safety, in that property tax, water charges on time, then lift maintenance, then NOC periodically, uh, file the NOC, uh, structural audit, and all these things. Then members management, uh, you have to issue them the share certificate within 6 months. Then transfer of sale deed and bylaws, correct. That you you have to consider, you have to maintain the record of this. Then recovery of maintenance dues with the interest, means whatever you have written in the bylaws, whether you are following or that or not, then you have to follow that to recover the maintenance. Then insurance, take the insurance of building, fire, lift, etc. Correct. The public property, if the property is public, then generally you take the insurance. Then other good practices, in that you can what, display the boards, then you can keep the digital records. This is also good practice. Okay. Then so many softwares, customized softwares you will find. You can use Tally for accounting, or other also so many softwares are available. MyGate, and then No Brokerhood. They are specially designed for the societies. You can check the features of these softwares. Correct. I can also show the MyGate interface and all. Uh, while doing accounting, I will definitely show. Then roles and responsibilities, you'll find positions in the societies. Then board, if society is small, then you will find board of at least 5 members, 5 to 11 members. And in that board, you'll find some positions like chairman position, secretary position, treasurer position, and then others are committee members. Then you'll find auditor, manager if appointed, then clerk, then accountant, watchman, security, mm, sweeper, cleaner, etc. Correct. Then this is compliance calendar. You can check here. You can start with the registers. Okay. New registers. Then after that, the property tax in May. Then in the June AGM, hmm, provisional account for AGM. That means try to finalize your balance sheet, profit and loss. Who will finalize? Who is having that responsibility? Treasurer. Then audit secretary. Correct. Then AGM notice and all, secretary will draft. Then committee review and then whole ITR file, the property tax second installment, fire insurance payment, budgets, lift renewal. Okay, this is the calendar. You can refer full calendar. Then monthly task in that committee meeting, bill payment. Regularly you have to send the maintenance bills. Then if you purchase something, then you get the bills, vendor payments. Then after that, some regular contracts like contract with the cleaning party, uh, cleaning agent, that comes. We pay monthly charges. Correct. You have to pay them with, and then create the vouchers and make the payments, and then follow statutory rules of payroll and etc. Correct. Then after that, rules related. This is a very important matter. In the to fulfill accounting standards to do the actual entries, you require to follow the income tax provisions and GST provisions if GST is applicable. Correct. Now, first, as per Income Tax Act, we must have, or before that, we must have registration of the society under Maharashtra Cooperative Society Act. Now, do we have registration? Yes, we have. Where is that? Here you will find registration certificate. And how much to provide for? 0.25%. Okay. 0.25% of what? Of valuation report, building valuation. Charge on the members, collect it, and then invest it. Where to invest? In the FD, FD of nationalized bank or the cooperative society. And here they have given the calculation. If valuation is 2 crore and then the rate, 0.25%, calculate it, divide it by members and charge that on the members per flat. Correct. Now, how to collect? They have given. You can maintain the proper account of sinking fund, opening, collections, then interest on in that, and withdrawals with the help of AGM approval. Correct. And then other things are there. Okay, you can refer. This is the basic background uh, you must have while doing the accounting. Now we'll start with that. From this registration certificate, we'll create the company. The Tally software. To create the company, select create company option and then give the name. Name is written Chinmay Paradise Society. Chinmay Cooperative HSG, Cooperative Housing Society. And if we have survey number, I think so 65A, small address, full address is given, but no need actually. And then this is Kondra Budru, Pune. BK, say Pune, and Pune is in Maharashtra. Select Maharashtra, then pin code number, I think so they have written 48. Say 48. Correct. And other things no need to specify. If you want, you can, but right now to save time, we'll skip. Now, this society has got registration on 11th March, but financial year start after 20 days. Therefore, and then this society also said, I have inquired already. After reading the documents, I came to know that they have started accounting from 1st April only. Before that, no transactions. Therefore, financial year for 1st April is 1st April, and then books also will begin from 1st April. No need to change it. Yes, accept it. Now, Tally is asking you statutory provisions, statutory things. Then after this, one by one, we'll say, do you want to maintain account? Yes, we want. Bill wise, yes, we don't want any cost centers, no interest calculation, because we don't know right now. But for the interest calculation, generally society charge interest or the penalty for late payment of maintenance. Where will you get that? You will get that in the minutes. Now read the minutes. In the minutes, you will find related to the maintenance. Maintenance amount is 2,500. We have to pay maintenance uh, within 10 days. If you do not pay, 100 rupees penalty. You can read all these provisions in detail. Now 2000 monthly. Uh, if you pay full year's maintenance before 30th April, then 1 month discount you will get. That means 2,500 discount. Only 11 months maintenance required to pay for the year. Then you will get maintenance bill quarterly. That means no bill for month every month. Then within 10 days, we have seen 100 rupees if you do not pay within 10 days for every month. That means this penalty is not based on the percentage, but this is the fixed amount. If you have some due balance and on that, if due balance, then directly 100 rupees. Then online payments, then they are saying 200 extra for tenants. Okay, if you do not pay, then this. Then we'll open access bank account. Then for shifting 1,000 extra, then NOC 25,000. Like this, all the provisions you can read. But whatever accountant must know, whatever provisions right now we required, we have read. We have read those. Correct. Uh, Interest calculation, therefore say no only. Inventory, no need. It's not the trading organization, it's a service organization. Therefore, you will not find inventory as such. Then GST, just now we have started. We have read all the provisions in that they said that turnover, if last year's turnover more than 20,000, then only GST is applicable. But no, in turnover of the last year, just now we have started, zero turnover, not applicable. GST, not applicable. Then TDS at source, no tax audit, no TDS. TCS, no. VAT, no. Okay, then enable browsing reports, browser access for reports, yes. Additional features will keep as it is. And then after that, if you check, you can keep these features also as it is. Enter, accept it. We have created company successfully. You can check the name here. Now after this, what? Read the contracts. Now first contract of appointment of security. Now related to appointment of security, what they are saying? Mm, you have appointed Nandabari and family, and then as far as our interest is concerned, we are interested in the salary part. 19,000 per month for first 2 months, and then after that, that means for from third month, he will get 19,500. Okay, and then other things. Okay, general provisions, correct, general things only. Then after that, garbage throwing contract. Just remember 19,000 for 2 months, first 2 months, and then 19,500. Then garbage contract we have 24 flats, 80 per flat, correct. Before 5th of following month, valid for 12 months, etc. Just read the amount. Okay. Uh, right now, no need to refer or no need to keep everything in the mind, but we'll just go through overview of all the documents. PAN, yes, as per income tax, we have seen already that PAN is mandatory. We have also taken the PAN. We have PAN with us. You can check the PAN. This is the PAN of society. We have it. That means we have fulfilled the provisions. Then payment received here, all, bank statement and all. Okay, we can start with the vouchers, but before passing the vouchers, actual vouchers, expenses voucher, maintenance voucher, that means receipt and payments, income side, expenditure side. We must have ledgers in the tally. Without ledgers, we cannot pass the entries easily. Therefore, either while passing the entry online also with the help of Alt-C, you can create the ledgers, or otherwise, first create the ledgers and then after that start accounting. Now, what we'll do? We'll do the combination of both. We have 24 members. How many members? You must have read that we have 24 members and all members ledgers we require. Okay, let it be any society, we required members ledger in the accounting software. and this is time consuming and tedious task. Every 24, that means 24 do the typing or just do the copy paste and then accept it. Instead of wasting time in copying the data and pasting in the tally, what we'll do, we'll straight away import from the Excel. Now, how to import it from the Excel? For that, that means how to create the accounts in one go. Within a fraction of second, you can create the ledgers, any number of ledgers. Correct. Very simple, but most of the students don't know. Therefore, just concentrate here. Charts of accounts, say ledgers, and then after that somewhere you will get multi-master. Now here, let's say here multi-masters. Okay. Now what is the shortcut for that? Alt H is the shortcut. Now say Alt H. Then Alt H, say multi create. To multi create here. Now we can import. Correct. Here you can see a sundry data, and after that just copy and paste. But we want to import it from Excel. To import it from the Excel, we require master file or template file. Now, from where you will get the template file? In the import option, from from import, we have manage, and in that you will get sample Excel file. Or mapping the temple, you can map the temple also, or templates also, or sample file. Yes, you can download. For transactions, this is the file. Where is that file? This is in C Tally drive in here, and file name is accounting voucher. Let's export it. Okay, we have exported and we have got file like this. Okay, this is for importing vouchers. Okay, sorry, we don't want to import the vouchers. What do we want to import? We want to import the masters. Manage sample, say masters. Now this is also in the C tally, and then all accounting masters. This is the file name. Import. We have already overwrite. Now here they are asking us to type the ledger names, but in this folder we have member list. Therefore, open the member list. Now in the member list, we'll combine name with the flat name, flat number. How to combine it? Now, just for one small formula to combine two cells, we have combination B2 and, so in between space, and then after that C2. Just combine it, copy it, and come back again to the template. Just paste it. Okay, and then left align. Okay, you can change the spacing also. Group name. These they they all fall in the customer category, and tally customer means sundry data. Don't make mistake in the spelling, because if you make it, then you will not get ledgers. Then address, let's say Pune, then Maharashtra, then India 411048, and then after that up to 25th row. Okay, just copy and then up to 25th row, paste it, save it. Okay, over. Now just import this file, save, then tally. In tally, now import, and in the import, let's say what we want to import: masters. Enter, enter ledgers only. Yes, ledgers we want to import. Here also modified with new data. This is also correct. Enter, 25 ledgers tally found, and tally is asking, do you want to import? Say import. Say import. Okay, imported. Import completed successfully. Now we have all the ledgers in the tally. Now you can check. Within a fraction of a second, we have created 24 ledgers. Now after creating ledgers, next, to begin again this folder, we have read this house security appointment letter, cancel check. Just check this cancel. Check. Uh, we have opened account in the Axis Bank. Therefore, in the tally, say create ledger Axis Bank and account, and then just write last four digits 6127, and in the bank. Okay. Enter. Say Pune. We don't have any opening balance as such. Enter. Accepted. Mm, Cancel check over. Garbage string we don't. Member list is over. Minutes we already read. PAN. Yes, this is mandatory. We have it. Then after that the payment received. This is summary of payment received. Then receipt book summary. Registration certificate, member upload, bank reconciliation. Okay, expenses bill and maintenance. That means this is talking about the income and this is talking about the expenses. Now maintenance bill. All the maintenance bill we are having, but instead of wasting time, instead of passing bills individually in the tally, do one thing. In the tally, pass only one entry for all the members. Now, for society, charging the maintenance is equivalent to sale only. Therefore, in the voucher type, you can select sales voucher. But what is the drawback of sales voucher? In the sales voucher, you can select only one party at a time. Therefore, we cannot select all the parties, all the members at a time in the sales voucher type. Now, do one thing, use journal voucher type. Now, journal voucher F7 you can press, or here you will find journal F7, and in the journal, now maintenance entry. Maintenance is your income. Therefore, you must give maintenance charges credit and to all members debit. Okay. Now to all members one by one you will find this all the flats. Uh, 101. Now in the members list, either you will find that as the owner or the tenant. For the owner, maintenance charges is rupees 2500 per month, and for the tenant, that means the owner who have given the flat as on rent, for that owner 8100. Here what we'll do then, uh, it's small, then here flat number. Okay, no need to make it small. 101 7500, tally 7500. Now this is what they are asking. New reference. Yes, this is new bill only. Then after that, debit 102 7000, 102 7500, 7500. Then after that, debit, not sold, no need to charge any maintenance. 104 104 7500, new reference, that means new bill. Then after that, 201 7500, 201 7500. Then after that, 202 202 202 7500, 7500. Okay, again debit, 203 203 7500. Then after this, debit 204 204 7500, 7500. Then after that, again 8301 8100. Then after that, 30 debit 302 30 8100, 8100. Now passing first entry is only time consuming. Then after that, other entries easily you can pass. Just duplicate the entry, you'll get whole things as it. Then for next, how many flats? up to 503, 7,500 only. That means 303, 7,500, and keep it on account. No problem. 304, 7,500, then 401, 7,500, 402, 7,500, 403, 7,500, 404, 7,500, 501, 7,500, 502, 7,500, 503 here. Now 503, 7,500, and now 504, 8,100. Then after that, for next up to 603, 601, 8,100, 602, 8,100, 603, 603, 7,500, and then after that one more flat, 604, like this, 24 flats, 8,000, sorry, 7,500. Total now 1,75,500. And check the Excel also, 1,75,500. That means we are correct. We are done with. And then finally, credit to maintenance. Now I'll see maintenance, let's say charges under indirect expenses. Sorry, indirect income. Enter, accept it. Enter. For the month of April to, let's say, June, accept it. On 1st April only. First quarter on the first day of that quarter. Now again, you can check the daybook. In the daybook, you'll find the first entry of maintenance bill. Now the next entry on the first day of next quarter. Now that means on the 1st July, we have to do the accounting up to 31st July. Therefore, obviously, right now only we'll pass this entry. Now, no need to again say all flat holders name on the debit side and then maintenance charges on the credit. No need to do this task again and repetitively. Just say duplicate it. How to duplicate? In the tally, we have very famous shortcut Alt2. Alt2. Tally duplicates the voucher, the previous voucher, and just change the date. 1/7. 25, tally will understand 25. And just accept. Or if you don't have time, just Control A. Accepted. Now you can check F2, remove the date. You'll find two entries. Passing first entry is only time consuming task, tedious task. Other entries just copy and paste or duplicate. Alt2. Okay, we have passed maintenance bills entry. This income part is, I think, so over. Again, where is our project? In this, our project is in download folder right now. Maintenance bills, we have passed all the maintenance bills entries. Now then expenses bills. First, in the expenses side, we have expenses payment through bank, correct? Therefore, what we'll do, some bills paid through bank, that means by giving check, and then some bill paid through cash, and then some on behalf of some bill on behalf of society, chairman paid. We'll pass these entries. Now start with the bank payments. Now in that we'll find lift maintenance bill. Now lift maintenance bill of rupees 37,170. This is approved and paid. Correct now by giving check of Axis Bank. Okay. Now then in the tally software, where under vouchers, under vouchers, we will to make the payment, but we have paid this to Schindler company. We'll create the Schindler ledger. If you want to take benefit of GST, then party required. For us, this GST is not applicable, but obviously, if you have contract with party, then it's better to open that party's account to do the ledger scrutiny and to confirm the balance of that party, third party confirmation. We require ledger of that party, and to get the ledger of that party, you must have that party's ledger. Therefore, create the ledger in the tally. To create the ledger, this is service purchase entry only. Therefore, F9 voucher type, F9 will say, and then tally is asking you date of what tally is asking, supplier invoice number. This is invoice number. Just copy, paste it. Then after that, the invoice date is 2nd July, and then F7 say here 2nd July, and then party name. We don't have that Schindler company. Okay, Schindler. We have purchased services from this company, therefore sundry creditors. Bill by bill, yes. Credit period of Schindler, we don't know. Accept it. These details we don't have. Address and all you can write definitely in the project, but to save your time and the recording time, I will skip that. And then which ledger? This is repair and maintenance only. Therefore, we'll select here repair and maintenance. No need to create lift repair and maintenance. If you want to further classify it into lift repair maintenance, then building repair maintenance, garden repair maintenance, you can do so. Create the lift maintenance under repair and maintenance, and repair and maintenance under indirect expenses. If you want classification, then do the classification. Doing classification is better. Correct. Now, what is better? Whatever is better, we'll perform that here in the project. Now, then lift repair and maintenance ledger. Just type lift, you will not get that. That means we don't have it. Create then lift repair and repair and maintenance. Under what? Under we'll say repair and maintenance. Say repair and we don't have it. Just create Alt C. Repair and repair and maintenance. Repair and maintenance under what? Indirect expenses. Indirect expenses. Accepted. Don't change other details. Yes, accepted. Okay, accepted. Now, how much is the amount? No need to record GST because we will not get the benefit of GST. Therefore, why to record? GST is not applicable. Therefore, book the entry with full bill amount 37,170. 37,170. And then finally enter this new bill. Yes, this is new bill. Enter, accept it. Over. This entry is over. Now, after passing this entry, obviously, you can write here on the bill itself that we have entered. Like this, you can write or you can mark. Okay, accept, entered. Okay. After passing this entry, next entry, then this bank vouchers are over. Is voucher is over. Basically, we have only one. And then in the cash, we have 3 to 4 bills. Cleaning material bill. Now just open it. We have paid in the cash. Okay. 880 rupees Chinmay Paradise and all on 2nd May. On 2nd May, tally. First change the date on 2nd May. And then what we have purchased? We have purchased the cleaning material. Cleaning, yes, this is major head. Cleaning head cleaning expenses account you can create. This is also purchase, therefore in the purchase only. Now this skip it first, and then on 2nd May, we are on the 2nd May, new bill. This is blank bill. Here you can obviously pass new bill. Invoice number, we don't have invoice number. Uh, then anything. This entry directly you can pass in the payment voucher type, but instead of passing in the payment voucher type, prefer purchase voucher type because we have purchased it. A purchase is more appropriate than payment. Correct. Now here then invoice number we don't have it. Date of invoice, yes we have it, that 2nd May, as you as like you voucher date and the bill date for this is same 2nd May. And then party, cash we have paid. This is in the cash folder. Society told or the management told whoever have purchased it. He told that I have purchased in the cash only. He is giving you bill, and because this is purchased in the cash, you are passing that in the purchase voucher type by selecting party as a cash. Correct. Uh, After passing this entry, you will take the approval from the management, and then after that, you will going to pay to that person. Correct. Or suppose you are the accountant and you have petty cash balance in your pocket. You visited with the accounting job. uh, you are also doing the purchasing job, or sometimes you tell security, come here, go to the shop, purchase this. Correct. You give the security some advance amount, you're given that, he has purchased, and now you are settling that. Correct. This is cash purchase only. Enter and save in the particular cleaning material. Just try to type, we don't have it in the. Okay, just uh, cleaning, let's say material, cleaning material expenses under indirect expenses. Okay. And then amount of that 880. 880. If you want to write the narration, please write this narration in your project. Being toilet cleaner, one number of 130, this purchased. Correct. Enter. If you are maintaining the inventory of this cleaning material, then there, while creating company, say maintain the inventory, and then no need to give narration. You can create the inventory items and then after that quantity and amount. But that is not at all required. Okay, this cleaning material part is over. After cleaning material, next we have garden cutter. We have purchased this garden cutter in cash. Correct. Party name is cash. Tally purchase, invoice number we don't know, and date. What about the date? Do we have date? 3rd May. Say 3rd May. F2 3rd May. Invoice number we don't know. Party, say cash. In this we don't know. Then after that cash. Okay. Then garden expenses. So garden expenses we don't have. Garden expenses under indirect expenses. Okay. And then amount of garden expenses 650. Enter. Accept it. This entry is also over. Then next we have, you can check the project. We have table fan purchase of rupees 1300 only, but for these societies this is major amount. Only turnover of societies near around lakhs, and uh, yes, major amount we can say, not the insignificant but significant. Therefore we'll put this under fixed asset, electrical equipment. This is fixed asset purchase because the benefit of table fan you will get for more than 1 year, and significant amount 1300. Why not to say this as a fixed asset? We'll say this fixed asset. And then in the tally fixed asset. Now, do we have invoice number? Yes. For fixed asset, though we have purchased in the cash, it's advisable to create that party's account. Why this is so? Because in the ledger scrutiny or in the income tax case, mm, GST officers also sometimes ask about the purchase register. If you purchase the fixed asset, then you obviously ask for those parties' names. And again, to check all the records, uh, then to write all parties' name in Excel and to provide same to that officer is time consuming task. So while creating or while passing entries of fixed asset, try to create these parties ledgers. This is the additional suggestion from my side. Okay, now moving into the tally, I will record this bill in the purchase voucher type, the tally software. Then first select the voucher type, let's say F9 button, and then whatever asked by tally, please provide that information. Now here we are not interested to record the items of this invoice. Therefore, instead of selecting item invoice, we'll select the accounting invoice. In this voucher, you are seeing particulars. That means this is accounting invoice only. If you are not getting here particulars, then here with the help of Alt H button, you can change the mode. Right now, I'm on the accounting invoice only. If we're selecting that, first invoice number 16551655. Then after that, tally ask you about the date of invoice, 3rd May, and then after that, change the voucher date also 3rd May, and then after that, party name Swara Electro. Swara. That party is not there. You can create the party with Alt C. Swara, but the electronics or electricals. Swara Electricals under sundry creditors or bill by bill other details, no need to enter, just accept the things. We don't have receipt details, therefore accept it. This screen also you can accept with the help of Control A, direct acceptance. uh, the table fan, that means electrical equipment under fixed asset. Now do you have electrical equipment? No, we don't have it, therefore create electrical equipments under, let's say, fixed asset. Select that, accept it, and then amount of electrical equipment, that means fan 1300, and then reference that number, whatever tally has given you, just accept that. Now here you can write table fan purchased. Okay, over, this entry is over. After this entry, you can check for the project, all three entries we have been passed. And then after that, the next category, paid by chairman on behalf of society. Sometimes what happens, chairman or the person whom the board sanctions to purchase a particular item, that person doesn't ask for advance. What he does, he spends the amount from his pocket, and then after that he asks the society to reimburse the same amount. Now here in this case, the same thing has happened. The chairman purchased the items, and now he is handovering the bills as well as items, and he is also asking us the payment of against the bill. Now just select or check the bills. Now here we have uh, 3 to 4 bills. Now first bill, let's check what is it. This is the security bill of what, March, sorry, April month. Correct. You can check from 1/4/25 to 1/5/25. That means this is for a month of April. Now do one thing then. In the tally, uh, we have purchased these services from whom? From Saksham Facilities. Okay. Now, if this is your regular party, then it is advisable to create the leisure of the party. If once in a while, once in the year, if you're getting this party and if you don't want to keep track over the party, then directly also you can pass payment entry in the payment voucher type, or otherwise first pass the purchase entry and then after that pay to this party. Or if your payment date is different from bill date, then also in that case you can pass two entries, because we are following the accrual system. In the accrual system, we have to create the liability as and when we receive the bill, or if that liability is sure, we create that liability. Correct. Now then create the liability or pass the purchase bill entry. I don't know when this society has given payment on behalf of society. When this is paid, have they written something? No information. We'll assume that after 1 month, chairman is asking from us the money. Okay. uh, Bill entry. Then in the tally software, under purchase, you can create voucher type of service purchase separately, but here no need, because one or two only limited entries are there. Therefore all the entries you can pass through purchases, let it be goods purchase or the services purchase. But in the actual practice it is advisable to make two different voucher types. That will become easy for us uh, to maintain the things categorically. Okay. Now then, this is the April month security bill. Therefore, invoice number 124. 124. Date on 2nd May we have got this. And then party name. Party name. Then Saksham. Saksham. What they are saying? Facilities. Okay, Saksham Facilities. Then after this, under what? Under sundry creditors. Bill by bill, you can say yes and all and all. Okay, accepted. No details. Then what is this? This is a security bill, security guard service charges. You can do, copy the security guard service charges and then create. Under what? This is indirect expenses. Enter, enter, enter. Accept it. Okay, amount of service charge, security guard service charges, uh, 30,000 plus this 472. No need to record this 472 separately, included in bill itself. 30,472. 30,472. Then after that, just accept the entry. Enter, enter, enter. Accept it. Then after this, next bill. We have next bill of garbage throwing expenses. This is paid through bank to this Raj Kamble, who have paid. Society doesn't paid. Chairman paid on behalf of the society. Therefore, what we'll do, we'll pass this entry in the This is also service purchase. We don't have a bill. What we'll do now then, we'll create a in-house voucher of the society. Correct, the payment voucher, in-house payment voucher. And then to create in-house payment voucher, you must select this payment. Correct. Now we are paying to Raj Kamble, but no need to directly pay to Raj Kamble. We have given for what that is important. We have given this for uh, garbage throwing expenses. Garbage throwing expenses to cash. If you say like this, then that will be your payment entry, and that indicates that society paid. But here society doesn't pay, the chairman paid. Therefore, what we have to do first, we have to book the expenses. We'll book the expenses through journal. Now here, do we have garbage throwing expenses? No. Then create garbage throwing expenses under indirect expenses. That is okay. Account debit 19 something is there, 1920 to uh, who paid? Chairman. The name of chairman is, or we will say advance from the chairman. Advance from the chairman will record under either current liabilities or loans, and or the under loans, correct? Unsecured loans, and then after that just accept the ledger. 19. You can pass like this also. If you want to track whose advance is this against whose bill the chairman paid, then here you can create that party account also. Let's say Raj Kamble. Uh, we will put this under sundry creditors. Accepted. Now garbage throwing expenses to Raj Kamble. This is journal. We are just booking the expenses. After booking these expenses, when it is paid, this is paid on 11th June. Uh, you can pass now on same date also, or if this is the month of May, then at the end of May you can create these expenses. Once it is created, now then in the payment, but we are not going to pay, chairman will pay on behalf of us. Therefore again one more entry in the journal voucher type, say Raj Kamble account 1920, okay, to advance from the chairman. Okay, and then whatever is the accumulated total of advance, that we will finally settle through cash or bank. That means finally we will give total amount to the chairman at the end of what period, or whenever chairman asks at that time we'll accumulate the expenses, and then after that we'll pay definitely. This is Raj when it is paid on that date 11th June. Therefore make it date 11th June and then accept it. Then next we have with us, this is oral information, what they are saying. On behalf of the society, he paid 9821 for newly appointed security to his personal security personnel towards his salary of May on 31st May. Okay, therefore, in the tally on 31st May, we have to pay salary to newly appointed, but who will going to pay on behalf of society chairman? This is booking of salary, salary account debit F7 in journal only. We'll say salary, but we don't have that salary account, therefore create salary account under indirect expenses. After creating salary account, now check the amount of salary, amount of total salary, I think so, 19,000 rupees. For the month of May, salary will be 19. And then out of this, if you're going to make the payment of salary from journal also or from payment also, you can pay. Here salary 19,000, credit cash, some amount in cash and some amount by chairman. Salary will say advance from the chairman. Chairman is giving amount of rupees 9821. Therefore say 9821, 9821. And then balance amount will pay through cash 9179. In society we don't have cash balance. Therefore first it's our duty to withdraw something from the bank. We'll withdraw. We must have withdrawn, uh, but that we will come to know through bank statement. For that, check the bank statement, and while passing entries from the bank statement, we can withdraw. Here, we are not doing day-to-day accounting of society. Whole record we have, and from record one by one, we'll checking the record. We are in the process of passing the entry. We have categorized all the expenses, and through that we are recording. You will not find date trail here. Therefore, after transferring the fund from bank to cash for official use, you can find cash positive. Now accept it. Tally will give you the warning. Forget it and then just accept it. Okay. As per the oral information, entry is over. Now next, what do we have next? We have next society internet bill, and this is also paid by chairman. Okay. In the tally journal internet bill, internet, that means what? Telephone and internet, phone and internet we'll say. In the current environment, you will not find regular telephone box, but you will find mobile. Therefore, instead of creating phone, telephone, and internet, we'll create mobile and internet. Mobile charges and internet bill expenses account under indirect expenses. Okay, amount of the bill is 589. Tally, let's say 589, and then who paid? Chairman paid. Therefore, credit to advance from chairman account. This might be the bill of on which date this is paid. 25th June. Let's say then 25th June. Okay, enter, accept it. Now after this we have next. Okay, over. Only we're having 4 bills and we have passed all 4 bills. So over. Then after this, do we have something in the cash? Okay, this is over. Bank part is also over. All expenses bills are over. Now what about the maintenance bill? We have passed all maintenance bills. Okay. Now let's check any information is remaining or not. Members list, that is over. Appointment of security. Now what they are saying, from which date? We have appointed from May. But what about the May salary? We paid May salary. Mm, we're going to finalize the accounting till, let's check the bank. We have bank till 31st July. Therefore, we'll finalize the accounting till 31st July. Uh, May salary is over, June salary, and then July salary. What about the June's and July salary? For that, we don't know the source of salary, where who have paid, and then we don't know whether that is paid in cash or through check. What we'll do, we'll now try to read the bank statement. This is the receipt book summary and then registration certificate. But before that, you can check garbage throwing contract, cancel check. Okay, that is okay. Receipt book summary. Now, we have on 23rd July the flat owner who has given us the check. Now, in then do one thing. 23rd July. First, check the flat owner account. We have us with Sunil Gadekar's account. Yes, Sunil. He's having two flats. We have got this against which flat? Okay, here you will find 132. Check reference number, and then after that you will find on 19th June. Okay, one is owned by him and another is, I think so, given on the rent. Now, first, no, let's check the ledger first. Flat number 14504 and then flat number 503. Okay, this is on the rent because 8,100, and then 8,100 plus 16,200. That means this is matching. That means this must be against rented flat. Therefore, on 23rd July. Now, here only you can add the entry with the help of Alt A. Say 23rd July, and then we are getting payment. Therefore, F6 voucher type. Then let's say Sunil Gadekar. Okay, not this. This is for 16,200, and then we are getting against. But I think so. We must have not created the reference for this. Therefore, you can select on account 16,200, and we are getting a check. That means here you have to select the bank, which bank, Access Banks we have, and then just accept it. If you have instrument number or reference number, write that 132 000 132. Okay, accept it. Now after this, on 23rd July, this is, I think so, descendingly arranged. Therefore, instead of starting from the first entry, first line, start from the last line here, 19th June. Now let's say 19th June. What had happened on 19th June? Vouchers. Same party paid us 27,500. Now 27,500, that means you must have paid full amount of the year. Now, yes, let's select that party. Receipt only 27,500. He paid 27,500, and we got the check. Now, in front of bank, you must write 27,500, but against the maintenance of the year, the full year. We have got the cash, and yeah, monthly we charge 2,500. That means 30,000 for a year. Against 30,000, he has given us 27,500. Correct. And then if you know with 130 000 130 reference number, check number. And what is the balance amount? The balance amount is the discount given by society to the flat owner for paying early or paying full amount of the year in the beginning of year itself. Now here this is let's say discount. Therefore create discount here yeah, under indirect expenses, that is okay. 2,500 1 month's discount because he paid for a year full 12 months. Accepted. On which date we have passed this entry? 19/6. This must be on 19/6. Page up or page down and then you will get entry. Change the date 19/6, 19 June. Enter, enter, enter. Again accept that. Accept. Okay, this entry is over. Next we have uh, entry on 27 June. Mahavir Singh, 27 June. Make it first date 27/6 and who paid Mahavir. Now select that party's account and then check through check only, check number 18 and rupees 15,000. 15,000 and then check number, Axis Bank check number 18, accepted. Like this you can pass all the receipt entries on 27/6. Next 27 June. What had happened? 27 Nitin Soni paid 7,500. Nitin Soni 7,500. Axis Bank check number we have, instrument number you can write, accept it. Okay. Now after this we have next party who paid full year's maintenance charges. Therefore receipt, let's say here party Archana Pandey, amount a full year's maintenance, I think so. She has given flat on rent 8,000. You can say Alt C 8,100 into 12. Uh, 8,100 for for a 3 year for a quarter. Correct? Okay, our calculation is wrong. Instead of 8,100, you can say 2,700 for a month into 12 months. This is full year's maintenance charges. Select it, and then after that, we have got in the access. Therefore, say access. How much we have got? We have got 29,700. Say 29,700, and then you can write the instrument number. And after writing instrument number, you will automatically get discount 2,700. If you are getting 1 month maintenance charges as a discount, that means 2,700, then your calculation is correct. Enter, 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 accept the entry. Okay, then after that on same date, what had happened? This Dilip Kumar, 27,500, that means he must have paid for the year only, and he is the owner, therefore 30,000 against. You can write the party name, then say here 30,000, then on account we'll say, then after that, let's say Axis Bank 27,500, and then instrument number, copy paste, accept. Finally book the discount and accept the entry. Now after this entry we have next this Rathod, but we don't know the check number. Date is 27 June, 29,700 given on rent. Therefore say what is the name? Rathod. 32,400 full years maintenance. Then let's say on account, and then in the access we have got Axis Bank 29,700.
We know that instrument number we generate always leave that field blank. Then the balance amount is of discount 2700. The balance is correct. We have partially decided. Then on the same date only to the check of 112, we got the amount from Navlaka, but 27,500 full years amount we got against 30,000. Let's say Navlaka 27,000 against 30 we got, therefore 30,000 on account in the excess 27,500. We have the check number of the party, write that. After that, let's say discount accepted. Over. Now next transaction on same date, we have the check number from party 7,500, not for year but for quarter. Therefore just select the party, write the amount, no need to book any discount, give the discount. Then say access 7,500, write the check number, accept that. Over. Very simple. Then from Tiwari, 29,700 from this we come to know that full year's maintenance what we got. Tiwari, let's say Tiwari, owner, no, not owner, but given on the rent, not 30,000, 32,400, 32,400 on account, and then in the access 29,700. We have, I think so, check number, copy it and paste it. If you write the check number, then that facilitates us to reconcile effectively and easily. And then giving parties of discount, therefore say discount. Amount is correct. Now on same date, income. And then how much he has given? 7,500. No case of discount. Just say here. Income 7,000. Let's say 500. Here we have booked the bill. We can select the bill, otherwise on account only. And then here bill income in the excess 7,500, and then check number. This is what. On same date, therefore accept it. Then next on 30 June. Now change the date 36. What happened on 36? Now birth checked up 7,500. 736.1 to UPI. Phone pay, that means UPI. Say checked up UPI 7,500. 7,500 on account enter in the access through UPI. Therefore here you can select UPI, and then here let's say through phone pay and then instrument number, right? 7361 7361 enter accept it. Last 4 digits of UPI you can write. If you have full UPI number, then write it, otherwise just write it. Then after this we have revised receipt book. One second, I will show you revised receipt book. This part is over. Now on 30 June we have passed all these entries, correct? Now after this on 30 June we have received from Sunil Rani. Okay, F2 on 30 June. Okay, how much we have received? The 7,500 through bank transfer. The same case of phone pay, and then you can copy this number, this number 7,500 rupees, 7,500 on account, and then here Access Bank, say UPI, then 3067 30667 enter accept. After this we have next undeposited fund 27,500 cash. To this party we have got Akshay minus something 27,500 on 30 June for a year we have got it. Now receipt, let's write the party name for year, that means against 30,000 we have got it. You can select the bills, only one bill I think so we have. Therefore instead of selecting bill, say on account full amount. And then after that Access Bank 27,500, and then through cash, sorry we have got through cash. Let's check the receipt again and through cash. Yes, here they have done that through cash. Therefore instead of saying bank you can say here cash 27,500, and then discount of rupees 2,500. Correct. Accept. Now I'm going to 3 transactions only. Next from Nikhil income of rupees 7,500 on 8th July. Tally 8th July in bank to UPI. Nikhil income 7,500 on account Access Bank instrument number. Where is the instrument? Phone pay, I think so. UPI 0200. Then after this we have next from Praveen Kumar Soni, and then UPI will copy 7,500 on 10th July. Say 10th July 7,500 through bank. Say UPI 3120. After this the ML 15,100 only for a quarter. Correct. It's 2 quarters. No need to be any discount. 15,100 on account through Access Bank, through bank transfer, but we don't have any reference number. Just accept it. After this, one reference number 16,200 is similar. We already booked it. No need to again book it. Now then UPI on 24th July. Say 24th July, and then read what they're saying here. Deducted 126 for bank charges. Okay, we have got 25,100, and then bank deducted 126 rupees. That means we must have got the amount. What we'll do, we'll first book it against the party 25,100 rupees. He has not given full amount of the year, therefore no need to give the discount. And 25,100. Then after that, in the Access Bank, after deducting bank charges, we have got the less 126 lesser. Now do the calculation 25,100 minus 126, 24 something. And do we have instrument number? Yes, we have the instrument number through UPI. Say UPI and write 0074, and then write the bank charges. If you don't have bank charges, later create 126. And then last transaction from Sunil Rani on 31st July. 31st 7 from Sunil Rani. We have got 7,500. 7,500. Access Bank instrument number. Enter. Okay. We have received the check, but not a deposit. Okay, let's see. This is what? This is the receipt book. Receipt summary. Now we have passed all the entries from this summary. Over, then close it. After closing this, check if anything is remaining or not. That salary part is still remaining. That salary part, June salary, July salary. First book the salary. Now to book the salary. So general will book the salary. Step 7. Let's say salary account. June month salary on last day of June, 30 June. And then for first 2 months 19,000. You can check the contract of. Yes, I think so. There is the secretary department. Yes, Bari. In the contract they have written salary of 19,000. For first 2 months, May and June 19,000. That means June 19,000. That is correct. Say 19,000. And then we'll find this party frequently. Therefore create the ledger. Now here, what is the name of the appointed employee? Write the name of appointed employee. And this is what? This is your salary creditors. Or under current liability also you can open. Or if you want to activate the payroll, you are most welcome. There, you can create the employee from the contract. And then after that, just accept the things and write here for June 25. And then we have to the accounting till July. That means for 1 more month. For 1 more month, that means in general only change the date 31st July. Say salary. We all for this you can duplicate entry therefore all two, but only one entry. Therefore again we need to go back in the ledger and duplicate it. Just from here, from voucher only 19,500. Don't forget to write 19,000 and then number. Okay, accept it. And this contract is also over. We have booked it till accounted for it till July. Now after this check the folder, this part is over. Member list, that is over. Then after cancel check, we have garbage time contract. As for this contract, enter the contract. This is given to last okay. For 24 plus 80 flat before 5th of following month. It means you have to create the liability for every month. There or doesn't pay. That doesn't make any sense. You have to book the liability as per the prudence principle. We have provided for, you can check the ledger. From which date? From 1st May. That means May, June, and July. 3 months. Payment should be there. Now check the party ledger. Now you can check the last number's ledger. We are not getting any bill from this party. For May month's voucher is there in Tally. Now you can duplicate it, and then say just change the date 36. You'll find June's entry. The May's entry, June's entry, and for one more month, therefore all two say 31st of July, and here accept it for July. If you want to write it otherwise from date, you'll understand. All 3 months expenses you have booked from the contract. Same thing in the actual practice, you have booked expenses from the contract. This is called as making the provisions, correct? Though we are not getting bill, no reference of payment, but first book it, and then after that whenever we pay, he pays the amount. At that time we'll pass the payment entry. Or if suppose we have someone, we have society, someone pays, then we'll pass that journal entry, and then after that finally we'll pay that party. Okay, next of the meeting is anything is remaining from this. We have followed everything I think so. If anyone doesn't pay, then 100 rupees every month. This part is still pending. We have to book for the penalty, charge for the penalty. Okay. Other than these, I think everything is over. We don't have any evidence of the the flat owner or the tenant leaving the society or using the lift for transferring the material. We don't have any evidence of NOC charges, referred it, and then rest of the things are common, not related to monetary transactions. These are the general rules of society. Therefore, this part is over, time is over. From this book, we already booked the transaction. Then after that, from registration certificate, we have created a company. Registered upload part is over, expenses bill, and maintenance bill part is over. Now, the finally, last thing, that is the bank statement. Open the bank statement. From Tally, also open the bank and do the reconciliation. DAL, type your bank name, change the period or nullify the period, and then say Alt R, reconcile. And then you get unreconciled transactions. Again, say Alt R. You get a whole list of the transactions. Okay. Now, just write the bank dates in front of these entries or these transactions and accept it. You'll finally find bank in the Tally form. Okay. Now, then one by one, now you can tick the transaction which are matching. First, we have the 23rd 6 Gundecha in the Tally. With the amount of instrument number, you can search. It's better to search with the instrument number. Copy the Tally. To make it simple, we will filter it. We'll arrange all the transactions in the instrument date sequence. Where is the instrument date? Voucher date, transaction type, strip. Okay, first 103, 27,500, 27,500, 103, 130. Now what we'll do, instead of searching in the Tally, we'll search that in the PDF. That will become convenient for us. 130. Now this is 27,500. 23rd June. 23rd June. Then 18. This is 15,000. Okay. Date of the transaction 23rd June. Then after this we have next 345,199. 345,199. 7,500. 23rd June. Then on 27th June, 59,500. 402,379. 02379. 23rd June. 459,979. 459,979. Okay. Good nature. 23rd June. Then after that, we don't have reference number, but we can easily check for name also. Dot. 23rd June. 23rd June. Then after this, now look. This is the number. 112, 23rd June. Then 7,500. Bati. 3. This 7,500. 23rd June. Then 27th June. Tiwari. 092,190. 092,190. Then income. Your reference number 16. 23rd June. Then chapter 7361. 7361. On pay. Yes, this is 7,501 on 2nd July. On 2nd July. In the bank, we have found 7,100. And here 7,500 only. That means 1 rupees he paid extra. Just remember the things here. We'll write here 1 rupees extra. And then after that, after completing this BRS, we'll pass 1 rupees entry. Then after this, something 3067. 3067. This is to phone pay only. 7th July. 7th July. Then this is also 0200. 0200. Okay, phone pay this on 8th July. 8th July. No. After this, 3120. 3120. Phone pay 7,500. 10th July. Phone pay 7,000. 10th July. Then next is email. So the email is 15,100. 23rd July. Then Gadigar. 00132. 00132. Okay, this is only 23rd July. 23rd July. Then this was Saturday. These seconds. 24. 947. This amount is matching. We have booked for 126 rupees. Correct. Charges, bank charges. 25.7. 25.7. Then after that, 124.5. 124.523. 523. Okay, this transaction is not there in the bank statement. Therefore, this party must have given check but not yet deposited by society into bank account. That will be this will remain unreconciled transactions. So your bank will tell. Correct. Just keep that as it is. We have given it for all transactions except the undeposited check. Okay. Now you can check the yellow color transaction. That means all the entries of yellow color transactions are there in the books as well. But some entries you will not find in the book but in the bank statement. We'll try to understand those entries. If you do not understand entry, a particular entry, then you can pass that entry to suspense account. If you know the entry, or you can figure out from the particulars, then we're going to pass that entry to proper account dates. The first two amounts, these two amounts is for just checking the phone pay verification. They have given 2 rupees to us. Correct. In the other income we can write, or in the discount also we can write this miscellaneous income. Now in the vouchers, say this is received for F6 and other income. Other income. And then under indirect income, accept it 1 and 1, let's say 2, or you can pass 2 different entries through in the Access Bank we have got a date 21/6. Check 21/6. Require only 10 more minutes. Complete this project and then display the book. This 1 rupee, one more time, therefore duplicate it with the all 2 and accept it. No need to change the date because on the same date we have got the second rupees. Yes, this is what. Then after that, this is what cash withdrawal. We check paid, check number 42,800.
Okay. We have received the check, but not yet deposited. Okay, let's see. This is what. This is the receipt book. receipt summary. Now we have passed all the entries from this summary. Over, then close it. After closing this, check if anything is remaining or not. That salary part is still remaining. That salary part, June salary and July salary. First book the salary. How to book the salary? Through journal we will book the salary. F7, let's say salary account and June month salary on last day of June, 30 June. And then for first 2 months 19,000. You can check the contract of um, yes, I think so. There is the security appointment letter. Yes, Bari. In the contract they have written salary of 19,000 um, for first 2 months, May and June 19,000. That means June 19,000. That is correct. Say 19,000, and then you'll find this party frequently. Therefore, create the ledger. Now here, what is the name? The appointed employee. Write the name of appointed employee, and this is what. This is your sundry creditors, or under current liabilities also you can open, or if you want to activate the payroll, you are most welcome. There you can create the employee, correct, from that contract, and then after that just accept the things and write here for June 25, and then we have to do the accounting till July. That means for one more months. For one more month, that means in journal only change the date 31st July. Say salary. Or for this you can duplicate the entry with the help of Alt2, but only one entry. Again, no need to go back in the ledger and duplicating it. Just from here, from voucher only, 19,500. Don't forget to write 19,000 and then number. Okay, accept it. And this contract is also over. We have booked it till accounted for it till July. Now after this, check the folder. This part is over. Member list, that is over. Then after cancel check, we have garbage throwing contract. As per this contract, you can read the contract. This is given to Raj Kamble. Okay, for 24 flats, 80 floor flat before 5th of following month. That means you have to create the liability for every month, paid or doesn't paid. That doesn't make any sense. Uh, you have to book the liability as per the prudence principle. Mm, we have provided for, you can check the ledger from which date, from 1st May. That means May's, June's and July's 3 months payment should be there. Now check the party ledger. Now you can check the Raj Kamble's ledger. We are not getting any bill from this party. For May months voucher is there in the tally. Now you can duplicate it, and then say just change the date 36. You'll find June's entry. The May's entry, June's entry, and for one more month, therefore all two say 31st July, and here accept it for July. If you want to write it, otherwise from date you will understand. All 3 months expenses we have booked from the contract. Same thing in the actual practice, you have to book the expenses from the contract. This is called as making the provisions, correct? Though we have not got any bill, though no reference of payment, but first book it, and then after that whenever we pays the amount. At that time we'll pass the payment entry, or if suppose on behalf of someone we have a society, someone pays, then we'll pass that journal entry, and then after that finally we'll pay that party. Okay, minutes of the meeting. This is anything is remaining from this. We have followed everything, I think so. If anyone doesn't pay, then 100 rupees every month. This part is still pending. uh, we have to book for the penalty, charge for the penalty. Okay, other than this, I think so everything is over. We don't have any evidence of the flat owner or the tenant leaving the society or using the lift for transferring the material. We don't have any evidence of NOC charges. Forget it. And then rest of the things are common, not related to monetary transactions. These are the general rules of society. Therefore, this part is over, PAN is over. From receipt book, we have already booked the transaction. Then after that, from registration certificate, we have created a company. Resident upload part is over. Expenses bill and maintenance bill part is also over. Now the finally last thing, that is a bank statement. Open the bank statement. From Tally, also open the bank and do the reconciliation. DAL, type your bank name, change the period or nullify the period, and then say Alt R, reconcile. And then you will get unreconciled transactions. Again say Alt R. You'll get whole list of the transactions. Okay. Now just write the bank dates in front of these entries or these transactions and accept it. You'll finally find bank in the tallied form. Okay. Now then one by one, now you can tick the transaction which are matching. First we have the 23rd 6 Gundecha in the tally. With the help of amount or instrument number you can search. It's better to search with the help of instrument number. Copy the tally. To make it simple, we will filter it. We'll arrange all the transactions in the instrument date sequence. Where is that instrument date? Voucher date, transaction type, strip. Okay. First 103, 27,500, 27,500, 103. 130. Now what we'll do, instead of searching in the tally, we'll search that in the PDF. That will become uh, convenient for us. 130. Now this is 27,500. 23rd June. 23rd June. Then 18. This 15,000. Okay. Date of the transaction 23rd June. Then after this we have next 345199. 345199. 7,500. 23rd June. Then on 27th June, 29,500. 402,379. 402,379. 23rd June. 459,979. 59979. Gundecha. Third July. Then Godacre. 000132. 000132. This is only 23rd July. 23rd July. Then this Prasad Kade. This I think so. 24,947. Yes, amount is matching. We have booked for 126 rupees. Correct. Charges, bank charges. 25,700.
25/7. Then after that, 124 5 124 523 523. Okay, this transaction is not there in the bank statement. Therefore, this party must have given check but not yet deposited by society into bank account. Let it be. This will remain in unreconciled transactions. Still, your bank will tally. Correct. Just keep that as it is. We have given date for all transaction except that undeposited check. Okay. Now you can check the yellow color transaction. That means all the entries of yellow color transactions have been there in the books as well. But some entries you will not find in the book but in the bank statement. We'll try to understand those entries. If you do not understand entry, a particular entry, you can pass that entry through suspense account. But if you know the entry or you can figure out from the particulars, then we're going to pass that entry through proper account heads. The first two amounts, these two amounts is for just checking the phone pay verification. They have given 2 rupees to us. Correct. In the other income you can write, or in the discount also you can adjust miscellaneous income. Now in the vouchers, say this is a receipt there for F6 and other income, other income, and then under indirect income, accept it 1 and 1, let's say 2, or you can pass two different entries through. In the Access Bank we have got a date 21/6. Check 21/6. We require only 10 more minutes to complete this project. Then display day book. This 1 rupee one more time. Therefore, duplicate it with the help of Alt 2 and accept it. No need to change the date because on same date we have got it. The second rupees. Yes, this is over. Then after that, this is what cash withdrawal. By check paid. Check number 42,802. Now we're going to check the balance sheet if this is matching with some amounts and creditors whose amount you have paid through check. Now this party, uh, one second, here in the maintenance expenses bill section, paid by chairman on behalf of the society. Okay, we have passed the purchase entry of purchase of services, but the second entry of transferring this burden uh, is still pending. So what we'll do, we'll pass this entry with the help of F7 journal. Who paid? The chairman paid. Therefore, what we'll do, we will shift the liability from the party to the chairman. Now we have to create the liability of chairman and cancel the liability of that party. Now Raksham ka what was the party? Saksham. Mm, Saksham account debit. How much Saksham account debit? 30,472. 30,472. In the ledger scrutiny, you can figure out this, no problem. If you don't know right now what had happened, I was knowing, therefore I am transferring right now. If you don't know, first book the amount against suspense, and then after that in the scrutiny you will come to know the total part. Now Saksham to advance. Okay, accept.
on same date, or on which date we are paying. We don't know when the chairman paid to the party, so it's better to keep same date the bill as it is. But while passing the payment entry to the chairman, we have to use 7th July only. Whatever date as given in the bank statement, we have to use that date only. Now, in the ledger scrutiny part, you can check the balance sheet view, and in the balance sheet 42,802 amount, and same amount is matching with this 42,802. That means we have paid the accumulated amount of advance to the chairman on 7th July. In Tally, do one thing, just open that account, and let's say in the entry in the transaction list, say Alt A to add the entry, give the date 7th July, and we are paying therefore payment voucher type, and let's say advance to chairman 42,802, 42,802, and through bank we have paid. Okay, here you can say other. We must have given the bearer check to party. We have the check number also, 489952, 489952. Because of bearer check, you got the description like this: check withdrawal against Saksham, like this something. Correct. 7th July. Okay, over. We have passed. Now we're able to figure out what had happened here in the month of July, 19,000. That means this must be the salary of June. Salary. To whom this is payable? To Bari, I think so, something. Now check the balance sheet, and in that check the liability section, Nand Bari. Okay, his account. Now open the transaction list. Now this is June month salary. Therefore here only add the entry, and then make the payment F5, say Nand Bari 19,000, and then through Access Bank we are giving this amount. Now check the date, 19,000 rupees, 14th July. Say 14th July. Okay, instrument number 489953. 489953. Okay, 19,000. Oh. Then after that, do you understand from this? Yes, TD means term deposit. They have written here. First term deposit, withdrawal and against deposited. That means what? This transaction is bounced. You can pass these two transaction, or otherwise you can simply ignore these two transaction. This debit is cancelling with the credit, or ignore these two transactions. Then after that, because this will not affect any closing balance, on 17th July, the next term deposit of 50,000, in the vouchers section, term deposit, we have withdrawn the amount from our current account, therefore we can use the payment voucher type, and then we are creating fixed deposit account ledger. If you know the fixed deposit number, then you can give the number for future reference here. That will become, this is the first reference, number of deposit. Now we'll say end, and then after that number, and under investment, if I'm not wrong, then that is under investment. Okay, and of rupees 50,000 accepted on 17th July. In the tally on 17th, let's say just 17th, credit, and through access just select the access instrument, no need to write, accepted.
Now we have three deposits. The second deposit 6420. Fortunately, all the deposits are one date only. Whether to create only one account of fixed deposit or different, yes, we have three receipts of fixed deposits, therefore three accounts, three deposits, fixed deposits, 50,000 rupees, say access, and then no need to write. Then one more, I'll see fixed deposit under investment 50,000, access bank, enter, accept it. Three entries are over. We are passing same. We are the due to the unavailability of evidence. We are passing the entries from bank statement only. Okay, this entry is over. Now, while again one more time we have to reconcile remaining transaction. But at that time, no need to check the bank statement. Simply whatever date of the entry, we have to write in front of the amount in the bank date column. This 30,000 rupees. Wish technology. We don't have any bill of this and we don't know for what purpose we have given, but to reconcile the bank we have to pass this. We know the party name, therefore instead of putting this in the suspense, we will pay this to party and in the ledger scrutiny we'll ask them the bill of this Vivish technology. Now the payment we have paid to Vivish technology, also Vivish technology under sundry creditors we paid, that means this must be under sundry creditors, rupees 30,000 rupees, and through Axis Bank we paid within reference number, yes, 489954, 489954. On which date? On 1st August. Change the date on 1st. No need to pass actually because we have decided to do the accounting till 31st July. What to do? Then forget it. We're not going to pass. Let's do it. Okay. These two entries, this not two, it's 2 to 3 entries, no need to pass. Up to this only we'll reconcile. Now, then again, DAL, Axis Bank, uh, remove the date, say Alt R, and after Alt R, unreconciled transactions, and as I said, again Alt R, and for that no need to check the bank statement, straight away write the dates on the instrument date, 21st, 7th July, 14th July, 17th July, 17th July, and after that 17th July. Sorry, here 31st July. Okay, I think so. We have made one mistake here. We have wrongly written. um, Now do one thing. You reconcile transactions, and then you can check these transactions, and this party have not given us
And what is the reconciliation date of this transaction? 23rd July. Okay, this is okay. Twenty-third June 25. Okay, you can check the expected bank balance 83,575. The same balance is there in the statement also. That means we have reconciled bank correctly. Everything is over now. Just lastly, before submitting account to the auditor, to the reconciliation or to the ledger, do the ledger scrutiny. Now, just first open the balance sheet. In the balance sheet, you will find electrical equipment. If you want to finalize the account, then you can provide for depreciation on electrical equipment, or otherwise, if you don't want to finalize, you want to just give the report about the quarterly closing or 4 monthly closing, then you as it is. Otherwise, to audit it or to hand over the society to someone, that time you must provide the depreciation on fixed assets. Now, here also, if you want to finalize, then you have to provide for the interest. Correct. Interest accrued. Check the fixed deposit receipt. On that, you will find rate of interest. Calculate the interest from the date of fixed deposit receipt till the last day of your closing. Then here you can check the parties. Some parties, now these credit side parties have given us the advance, and these parties due balance is there. That means haven't yet paid amount to us. Correct. Uh, you can take the external confirmation from these parties, publish this on your society's group, ask for any discrepancy and resolve that. Then cash in hand, we have sufficient cash with us, 27,500. Uh, Before that, we paid 3 bills. Someone must have paid, and then after that, from 27,500, we must have given that to party. Therefore, it's better not to pass this on 30th June, but uh, change the date of receipt, because without having cash, we cannot pay. Either change all these entries instead of cash, write uh, advance against someone, and then after that nullify that advance account, or otherwise the first bill on the 2nd May. Therefore, ask the accountant to change the date of receipt 2nd May. Now everything is perfect. We have got the positive cash balance, and then after that, the bank balance is also matching. Now you'll find here 91,000, but in the reconciliation that is matched with the bank statement. Okay, some party has given us the check, but we haven't yet deposited. This is the book balance, and due to reconciliation, this is matched with the statement balance. That means our bank is also correct. Then in the sundry creditors, this Nandbari is okay. The last month's salary payment is still pending. So we have finalized till 31st July only. In the month of August, we will find this payment. This will nullify. Then Raj Kamble, we don't know whether this is paid or not. If this is paid, we will ask for the evidence, and then accordingly we will make the entry. Then this check also we haven't found. You can do one thing. You can ask the society to provide the counter slip or the first 2 pages of checkbook. If this is a check
is given, then you can book the check amount. You can book that entry. Then this 1,300 rupees. Let me check what had happened to 1,300 rupees. This is cash table fan paid via cash, paid through cash. Therefore, 1,300. Now, no need to open this for I electricals because we have paid. Yeah, on 3rd May itself, we have paid. Therefore, while doing the ledger scrutiny, we will come to know that this is still payable, but we paid. Therefore, open the list of transactions, say Alt A to add the entry, then F5, and then Swara 1,300, and again this bill OK, and cash. Very good, paid. For these parties are real parties, and these amounts are payable. You go keep as it is, and then check the income and expenditure. Maintenance charges, this is correct. Other income, correct. Bank charges, correct. Repair and maintenance, okay. Lift repair and maintenance. Under repair and maintenance, we'll find repair. It's very good. Then cleaning material expenses, this is also okay. Discount, yes, we have given the discount. Then garden expense, that is okay. Garbage throwing also okay. Mobile charge and okay. Salary, now check whether all month salary. In the scrutiny, you'll find one amount in every month. If that is there, then we are on the correct track. In security charges, okay, we had the contract, but that is that contract is now over. Therefore, only in 1 month you will find the amount. That means this amount is also correct. Okay. Now I think so. Our ledger scrutiny is also over. Everything is perfect. This is your project then. We have finalized the project. I think so. Here we have completed. We'll find boring for project to complete it, but we cannot do anything to learn. This is actual practical accounting. If you learn this type of accounting, then you can do job in any society. Yes. So take it seriously, complete it, and submit the profit and loss balance sheet daybook to your respective teacher. Thank you. 1 second. We have forgotten one thing. In between, I told you to provide for a penalty of rupees 100 per month if flat owner doesn't pay after raising the bill within 30 days. Then how to deal with this situation or how to provide for the penalty? For that, just open the tally. Meeting had happened on 6th April. Okay, and you can check the bank statement. We have opened account in the bank on 21st June. This is a delay on the part of our society, and the flat owners must have given the checks, but we are not able to deposit them, or we have not done the accounting of those check within the time frame. Therefore, what to do? Instead of providing penalty for every month, after 30th June, if the first quarter's bill is not paid, then only we will provide. Correct? What I wanted to say, on 1st July, check the members account, all members account, and if you find balance or due amount of the members, then provide the penalty. Now then, do one thing, balance sheet, just select the segregators group and give the time. That means give the period like 1/4 to 30 June, or instead of 30 June, you will say 1st July. If you find balance on 1st July, then we'll provide the penalty.
or 1st April bills must be paid on 30 April, before 30th April, and if not paid, then you must provide on 1st May itself, but due to the bank account opened late, will not provide penalty on 1st May, that means in the May, as well as in the month of June, that means on 1st June, and the penalty on 1st July. But by taking into account the period up to 30th June, now check the 30 June date, and on this date you will find these ledgers. Okay, these members whose maintenance is due, but they have not paid till 30 June. That means you must provide the penalty on these members. And how much penalty? June month's penalty, let's say only 100. Don't provide for April and May months, only June months. That means how much penalty? Something like, you can count the rows in another tally. Let this be opened, and then after that start one more tally, and here in this tally open your company. In the voucher, to provide the penalty, we'll use the journal voucher type. Now penalty, and then members account. Now all members account, these members account debit to penalty. Penalty is income for the society, therefore you must give credit to penalty, not debit. And you have to increase the due balance of the members by rupees 100, therefore you have to give debit to all members. 104, first 104, 100 rupees, then after that next debit for 204, 100 rupees, then after that next debit for 302, 302, 100, 303, 303, next debit 403, 404, 501, 504, 601. The last flat of 604. And in the month of July also, penalty, indirect income. On which date? You are providing this on 1st July. Okay. And on the 1st August next then. But we don't have to do the accounting of 1st August. So we have target to complete the accounting till only 31st July. No need to provide the penalty of 1st August then. This is the final balance sheet. Thank you.